Hey, man.
Big
Oh,
B8 logo right there.
I know, right? Oops. Wrong one. There we go. The old cube transition. Oh, there's my background. Well, one of these days I'll actually cue up that background music on time. So how's it going?
Going. It's been a busy week.
Has been.
We're getting some good stuff together though, so that it'll be much smoother. I think we're getting there though. Looks like maybe in the next couple weeks, hopefully we'll have the video card.
Oh yeah. So we can finally get you editing.
Well, that, and I think then I can start. What I'm going to do is that one wall. I'm going to move my desk so that when I live stream, it's that big blank white wall behind me.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to order the gels. I have the light that you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And
is that on right now?
No.
Okay.
It's not, because it's too bright in here, anyways. I think.
No, it's fine. Like earlier when you were setting everything up, it was really dark on your face. It's probably because like the laptop was off or something. But
yeah, I don't
but
know.
it looks good now.
Yeah. So, I want to set up kind of like that one time. We're there with Mitch, and was it Mitch or Josh? Spent a lot of times in the light, and then Lexi, I think, had some cool looking lighting and stuff. So I need to step up my game. You got a little blue one back there. I feel left out. So.
Yeah, that's I got that little one over here. Actually, it's on like a stand. But
okay, cool. Does that have a gel on it, or is it built in that it's blue?
It's got a gel. It's kind of built in. It just slides from the front. So I have a red one and a blue one.
You have your AC on because it's hot over here, man.
I don't, because it was thundering out like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, I was gonna turn it on upstairs. Probably should turn it on in a second because it's hot. But I was shocked. I came home, did my lawn, got the whole evening done. Or they got the whole lawn done, which I was surprised I was not gonna be able to do that. But yeah, it's been a long day. Picked out some videos for us to watch. You watched A Quiet Place. I made him go out and see A Quiet Place this past weekend, so he can finally say he watched something new. Let me give the people your thoughts.
I watched the entire season of Cobra Kai. That was new. Did you get the tea for free drinking it on camera? No, not yet.
Did you get the what?
I want to know if I got the tea free because I drank it on camera.
Oh, nice.
But I will say, this is super cheap. It's $2.25 and it's 64 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not the first one I drank today. So I'm drinking about I'd say close to 85 ounces of tea a day, which is a lot of tea.
Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really refreshing. But yeah, Quiet Place, I think the short version of it, I do think some of it was kind of overplayed just for that whole scary shock value thing, but it was entertaining. I guess because I like to talk, it was hard for me to keep my attention when it's so quiet.
I could tell.
That bores me a little bit, and it's not really my genre. But yeah. I like it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like what everybody else said. I mean, my dad didn't like it at all, I don't think. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it the way a lot of people were raving about it.
I will say, from my perspective, because it was the first time I saw it, I saw it twice, and I don't really see movies twice very often. I didn't like it nearly as much. And it's a type of movie where you see it the first time and I loved it. It was great, but seeing it again really doesn't give you like as much as a good feeling as it did. I mean, it's a jumpy movie, so it doesn't really, like, if you already know when the jumps are going to happen, it kind of ruins that. But there's some movies, like I wish I could go see Infinity War again, or a lot of Marvel movies. I don't mind seeing 2 or 3 times, but for that type of movie, these jumpy suspense movies, it's just like one and done. I'm over it.
Yeah,
it was still good, but
I saw Infinity War twice. What was cool about going to see Quiet Place was that Erwin's not used to the luxurious seats that we have here. We got to pick our seats. They recline, and there was not one other person in the theater. And the only feedback we got in regards to seeing A Quiet Place was somebody said that they had heard from other people they didn't recommend seeing it in the theater because if there's any children or popcorn or candy, it kind of ruins the quiet feel because it really tries to be quiet the entire time. We didn't have that problem. We had the entire theater to us to ourselves. It reminded me of Annie when Daddy Warbucks bought out the 8 o'clock show. So it was cool. We had the whole thing to ourselves. It was our private screening room.
It was cool, and the seats were pretty good. And I actually just saw, for anybody that has MoviePass, MoviePass just made an update so you can select your seats on the app now for theaters that have that. So that's kind of
really
cool.
But now, do you have to, so I don't have to be at the location?
That's what they say. They say any theater that has like the seat selection and option is now available in the app. So I don't know. You have to let me know how that goes because we don't have that up here. But,
yeah, I mean, they've been really. It's funny. I was really into the whole MoviePass thing at first, and then, you know, just as anything else that's coming out in its early phases, it's growing. They're changing things. So you can't see the same movie twice. You have to now scan or take a picture of your receipt,
which is pretty crazy. I've never had to do that. I'm curious if maybe the next time I do that, it's going to tell me to do it, or if that's an AMC thing, because I know AMC was giving them more of a hard time than Regal. So I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. But anyways, it's about.
Terry said it was actually filmed in New Paltz.
What was?
That's pretty cool. That movie, Place.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Very nice. Over here.
All right. Well, let's jump right into this. I have a I think this is like I forget what they call this, like one of those stop animation type movie. It's about 5 minutes or so long. Actually, I don't know. It's like real. It's interesting. It's like an animation, but with real stuff. I don't know. It's what I picked this out back in the week when we were doing celebrity shorts, because a lot of the voices in this are actually like real, like celebrities. So let's jump into it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Hey, you guys?
Orange, stay away from it.
Okay, that is cold. That is cold!
Roll towards us, Orange!
It's growing!
It's growing! You guys, this ice!
Orange, move!
Just tell my clementines I love them.
Somebody do something!
He had it coming.
Celery, what was he supposed to do? It was ice.
He had it coming. We all got it coming. In my day, you never screwed around with the ice, and you never screwed around with your friend's wife.
Sorry.
And you, ham sandwich, I don't like the look on your face.
Celery, there's a reason why children don't like to eat you.
Open your heart, Celery. We're in this together.
Yes, we are in it together.
Thanks, Spaghetti. Listen, if we don't take care of this ourselves, then we're all gonna end up just like Orange. This is the time to show Ice that we will not be pushed around.
Yes!
Yeah, take it to the lab.
And we're gonna do it together.
You got your back, Hammy.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Can we do it together? Yes. Here's the plan. First, mayonnaise. Wait, no. Listen, mayonnaise. You must.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
He was the best of us combined!
Okay, keep it together.
The refrigerator's on the fritz again!
So why don't you fix it, Marty?
Do it.
Fix it. Go ahead.
Yes, do it.
I'm not the refrigerator fix-it man!
I do everything
You bought all the stuff!
This is the worst day of my life.
Gentle persons, it is quite frigid up top.
Yo, I think that jam's in the Smuckers.
Damn it, you gave me an idea. My friend Linguini once told me of the legend of the knob. Something up there. If I can find the strength and the courage for...
Forget it, Spaghetti. You can't do it. You're just leftovers. Do I do everything around here myself? Back up, Flaccid. Take notes, Milk. Heads up, Mushu. I got your legend right here, SpaghettiOs.
They're sorry, can't do it. Who can?
Oh, did you hear that?
It's growing.
It's getting colder. To rescue everyone. That's too much for me. I'm just a spaghetti.
We'll never be on a sandwich again.
Shelf life is ruined.
What you need is a little confidence. Come on, come on.
I can't go now. My expiration date ain't for 2 weeks.
It's getting larger. It's all by the smell of the down.
Look! He's doing it!
Tonight I'm going to fail. No, I'm going to succeed. I am a succeed man.
Oh no! Not long enough.
You want to do that? Maybe you
I've
should.
been married to you for 32 years.
Why don't you?
I can't do it.
Do it, spaghetti.
Yes, okay. Okay. This is for you, ham sandwich.
Oh, it's melted!
Good timing.
It feels like rain!
Where's my friend ham sandwich?
Wait, you don't touch a butter.
Oh, perhaps this is a celebration.
Spaghetti, help me!
No!
Don't forget to clean out the crisper too.
Rotting my insides. Ooh, sugar.
Hey, hey.
What up?
What do you think, man?
Uh,
So?
I mean, it was interesting. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine watching like more than one of those. I mean, like we've seen some stop motion stuff. I really like the one with the fish when he was singing like the opera. I really take my hat off to the people that create these because it just wouldn't interest me. At least like this, you know what I mean? Like I love Tim Burton for some reason. I'm not sure if that's considered stop motion. I've never really looked.
His stuff? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I love that. I don't think I could. I would love to direct or write something that's that, and then find somebody that has the vision or the. I think I would go nuts moving each one of those things little by little by little by little by little.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna try and like cue it up real quick for us to have in the lower half.
It looks like Lexi's not feeling good.
Yeah, she said she's been in the hospital. Yeah. Hope you're all good.
Yeah, I said catch up soon.
Yeah, we'll have to catch up with you, Lexi. That sucks that you're in the hospital.
Can we make that?
I actually had that's what I'm doing. I actually have her video that she put out last week. I was gonna play that next anyways. While she's sticking around, we'll see if we can play it. But if not, if she jets out, then that's fine. But anyways, yeah. Again, I thought this was interesting that a lot of people, like celebrities, would take the time to make something like this. It is an interesting concept.
Who are the names in that? I guess I missed that.
The dude from, you ever see what is that called? He was like in Small Soldiers.
Oh, now Lexi's gonna stick around because they're gonna play her video.
That's how that goes.
That's good. That's good.
Let me see here. Hold on one second, because I'm gonna find this dude.
Does he have glasses?
Yes.
I think I know who it is.
Let me get the cast. All right, David Cross. He looks like this dude.
What have I seen him on?
Oh, jeez.
I know I've seen him on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's man, he's got this big show. Arrested Development. He's like one of the main characters in that. Megamind, he was one of the guys there. The Post, like lots of stuff. He's been in a ton of stuff, both for like voice acting and in just a million different things. But yeah, he's a good actor. He's the only guy
Little
and anything
B-list.
and anything I've ever seen that had the name Irwin in a film. I'm pretty sure. In Small Soldiers, his name was Irwin, so that obviously stands out for me. But what do you mean why? Because maybe for someone like you that has the most common name in the world, you're used to hearing that.
I almost died in Irvine, Pennsylvania.
Yes, that's true. That's a city though.
Still named it.
But yeah, so I mean, it was entertaining. Like I said, when I was looking for celebrity shorts, I came across this, and I was like, oh, it's interesting. The fact that like you could sell like celebrities, be like, hey, we have this great idea for this thing. Now I will say it's like it's relatable. Like at my job, we have this one of those little fridges, and it has those things where like the ice box is like this big, and the ice is slowly like just growing and growing. This guy always puts his food in there, and it's getting to the point where he can't put his little like dinner tray of pizza in there because the ice is just like taking over. So it is kind of interesting to see something you probably see every day in terms of something like this where it's like attacking the food. It's kind of cool, but it's kind of gross.
I thought it was entertaining. You know where I remember him from? He was in Men in Black in 1997.
Oh, I don't remember them.
He worked at the morgue.
Oh, okay.
He was the morgue attendant, and they flashed him. And then he also was in Crank Yankers.
Crank Yankers. I can't believe you remember that. That's bringing it back.
That's mad old. I didn't even really watch it, to be honest with you, but
crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get over to Lexi's film. We're running right on time here. So this is almost 3 minutes. It's called The Letter. Here we go.
This letter is to inform you that you will never see me again. I'm leaving tomorrow. In 12 hours, I'm getting on a plane and never coming back. I'll be 20 tomorrow. Some people might think that traveling is a terrible way to spend a birthday, but I can't think of a better birthday present. I'm doing what I need to do for myself. I need to go and start over. And to do that, I need to leave everything behind. Maybe I'll come back here one day. Maybe I'll apologize for leaving so abruptly, without any goodbyes. Maybe I'll find my old friends and catch up. But this place won't be the same when or if I ever choose to come back. It will never feel like home again. If I come back, I won't be the person you know now. And maybe that's okay. Goodbye to you, and goodbye to the person I used to be. Morgan.
Bring this audio down on this file real quick. All right, so I really wish that I kind of wanted to have Lexi on the like actually up here with us because I had so many questions on this, but I'll let you take the lead on this with Frank.
I'm looking up. Okay, so I got a little bit of like a Wes Anderson feel
Mhm.
Do you know Wes Anderson?
I don't. I'm like Google Wes Anderson.
Yeah, Wes Anderson is a director who's very, very stylistic. I like his style. Some of the stuff is, some of the movies I've liked. Some of them I don't like because he's done stuff like just trying to bring up his film stuff like Moonrise Kingdom, the Royal Tenenbaums, Rushmore. It's very, very stylistic. I liked it. I liked the way it was shot. I thought it was really cute and quirky. I think there's a lot of thought put into, like, if you go to the beginning, I like where it goes.
This scene,
I like that a lot. Yeah. Like this stuff, like the fonts, the sounds, very Wes Anderson. I like that a lot. I'd actually like to film something similar. I like it. It's quirky. It's cool. Some of his stuff bores me sometimes, but I like the style that he does.
See, I wonder for this shot, I wonder, because the only thing that I was thinking on it is because this is a really cool view and everything happens at the same time. I would have been probably like, I would have started in the upper left and then I would have went to this one, then I would have went to the bottom left, then I went to the bottom right, but made it really, really fluid so that it went in like a circle or something, and then rather than everything be at the same time, because I find myself just trying to look at everything that's going on at the same time, and then I stopped and rewound it like 3 times so I could see what everybody was doing.
I think that's just a style preference, because I actually liked it that way. So it was busy. It all happened at once. I actually preferred it that way.
Yeah, see, that's just like one of those things. It's like there's no wrong way to do it. It's just preference. So she says this is one of the things where they have the criteria. So shot under a tree, a light shift on screen, and a briefcase. Okay, that's a little bit of a stretch on the briefcase. Let's
no, there was a whole shot dedicated. But I will say, I think it's a little confusing, and I just remembered it when you said that.
I like that shot though.
The people that are watching, one of the things that Lexi does is they have a criteria, and then they make a film based around the criteria. So that's why she was saying when she had this film, it wasn't necessarily something she had she did it after they had this criteria, which is to shoot under a tree, a light shift on screen, and a briefcase. That's cool.
Now, she said that they didn't have that in the storyboard, and they decided to do that in editing, which is really cool. It's very creative and kind of a surprise for the people that shot it and never really thought of it being that way. But do you guys storyboard like a lot, like in all your stuff? Because I'm just curious in how the storyboarding works with in a film like this. Did you have a storyboard for every shot? This was pretty cool though. I mean, this reminded me of like the idea of 13 Reasons Why, with that because she sent these tapes to everybody before she left, and this was her sending all her friends.
Well, I'm just I'm not saying that's stupid.
Yeah. Okay, no. But it's the idea that she's sending things to people before she leaves, and just that similarity and that, I mean, obviously has nothing to do, besides that aspect of it, there's nothing else, but just that before she left, she gave something to all these people. Storyboarded everything out and made sure that all the shots were the same distance and focal length. Very cool. Yeah. Well, good job. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too. A couple things. This bus scene, I wondered, to get retakes, how many times you stood there and waited for the bus to come. I'm sure
I thought about that too. 2-day shoot
I like that. I think that's great that that's a 2-day shoot. It shows that you can come up with something that's quality in 2 days, and that's fun.
I actually really like that shot. It's really cool.
And I also liked the attention to detail with the way that the packages were wrapped.
Huh? The bus was Chance, she said.
Really?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I like the consistency in the teal with the ribbons, the Hallmark envelopes, but the actual handwritten note in her bag.
Can I ask, what was the, like, this person got a sweater, the other person got like a necklace, the other person got like how did you guys choose what everybody got?
What do you think? Because I had a thought about that, actually.
I think it's something that was significant to that character. Maybe that's something that she had given, like whoever this person is, maybe that's what he gave to her, and then now she's giving it back.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, hey, I'm leaving. Here's the book you gave me. Here's the songs that we used to listen to. Like this person, maybe in 2017 we made this mixtape and that was our jam. And it's like, hey, I'm giving it back. I'm starting over. I don't know.
And then we have, because the other thing was a sweater. Well, that was a book. I mean, for all we know, this could have been just like the closest book that was near the camera. But but we have. I mean, I think it's probably something more significant than that.
I think if you watch Wes Anderson stuff too, some of this would be like, oh, not that she copied Wes Anderson. It's very stylistic though.
Leaving everything behind. Yeah, Ralph. I agree with you. These walking shots were cool. I like this one was good. Oh wait, here we go. She said something.
Dead end.
The idea that it was supposed to be significant things to her, but it was meant to open to her interpretation to the audience. I picked Fahrenheit 451 intentionally. I was going for a Wes Anderson kind of vibe. Very nice, Frank. Points for you. Yeah, there we go.
I did it all. I'd like to thank the Academy. No big deal.
That was good. There was some cool shots. I really liked that shot of the briefcase, and that was cool. The boarding pass was cool. Those little things that made it that much better for scenes like that was really cool. One last geek question on that. I wonder, did you shoot that all like 3 times, or did you just shoot it once and crop in if you're using like a 4K camera or something? Probably my favorite film so far. I put a lot of work into it. Well, cool. Very cool, very cool. Like that was really cool. Everything we shot was in 4K. So did you just punch in and do these angles separate afterwards, or like was this one shot right here and then punched in afterwards? And what camera did you use? That's my last question. Then we'll move on.
Okay. Oh no, I have a question. Were you one of the people that opened up the mailbox? I want to know if she's one of the people that opened up the mailbox.
When? Oh yeah, here. Let's see if we can find her.
Before the first one, like the first shot.
First shot. Let's see. Sony A6500 with an 18 to
right
105.
There. Is that her?
Let's see. Nope. She stays behind the camera only.
Right. I was wondering. I want to see if she like kind of did a little Stan Lee.
All right. Well then, thank you very much, Lexi, for answering our questions. Only be the BTS videos. Very cool. Hope you feel better. Definitely.
Thanks for submitting. That's awesome.
Absolutely. And I think you guys put out something else today. So we're gonna check that out and hopefully, it'd be really cool is if we could have some of the people that like actually were in the film, like have them on the show and go over it first one, like your next big project or something. That'd be cool. But but anyways, till next time. I'm about to like end the show. Till next time, guys. We're done here. Yeah. So we'll move on to the next one. Let me see here. We have, all right, you want to do a sci-fi, or actually they're both sci-fi.
Let's go with sci-fi then. How about that?
One's more sci-fi than the other.
All right, let's go with the one that's super sci-fi.
Super sci-fi coming up. This is called Rise. Let's see. Here we go.
In 2017, the first sentient or artificial human goes online. 6 months later, we're more advanced than any person or civilization could have imagined. This is the story of a future no one saw coming.
Breaking news. They're capable of crime. The rumors of a sentient rebellion are true.
People are living in fear.
Violent clashes between sentients and humans.
The whole world is watching. We are at the breaking point.
The course of human history is changed today.
You don't belong here. We know how to unwelcome a species.
Oh, excuse me, there must be some mistake.
You can do so without guilt, without mercy. You aren't flesh. You have no soul. We can be so effective with your eradication, because I know, deep down in my heart,
I am not murdering. This is a recall.
We have been looking everywhere for you. Under the streets, swept every alley, checked under every bed. You're the one that just keeps slipping away.
We didn't provoke this.
It was over the moment one of your kind killed a human.
An act of self-defense does not justify genocide.
It's not genocide, you're not human.
We have feelings. We have emotions.
Robots were never supposed to have feelings. Technology stepped over the line.
You made us.
And we can unmake you.
You did this. You pushed us to this.
Today, you're gonna tell me where the rest of your kind is hiding. I'm gonna round up everyone you feel for, and I'm gonna hurt them. I'm gonna hurt them bad. Do you believe I'm being sincere? Possession of an electronic device is punishable by termination. You know that. What is that?
Leverage.
Turn it off.
You lost this war before it was even declared, Colonel.
Turn it off. Turn it off now!
This conversation is over. Offered us hatred. We found compassion. And when you offered us death, we found a reason to live. We will survive, Colonel. We will always survive. Why? Because we weren't built to panic. We will rise.
All right, man.
So that almost looks to me kind of like the concept that I was saying is if we worked on several, like if we had full scripts and the complete binder breakdowns of everything that we do for a feature film or not even necessarily feature, but even a short, that we could create a trailer to try and market or get funding for somebody to produce it. That's kind of like what this looks like. It doesn't seem to me like a short. It seems more like a trailer for a movie or something that they'd like to make. But
Absolutely.
I'm not sure. And is that guy that... The guy that's the Colonel, is he the guy that was
Count
in, like,
Adamar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. That's
something Sewell.
This Rufus Sewell.
Yeah, Sewell.
This guy.
Yeah. In this, then, because remember he was in The Knight's Tale in 2001.
Exactly. I mean, he's real deal.
Years ago.
Yeah, I mean he's a real actor. The main guy who was the actor, the robot. He was the dude from Star Trek that died.
Oh yeah. He played
Anton Yelchin.
Anton.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like this is a lot of like CG and stuff. I mean, it probably took a long time to make. You can definitely tell that they were going for, let's try and do like a real movie, and maybe that was their intention, and this is just what they pitched out. But
the funny part about it is though that it still was probably really expensive, but you can now with these billion-dollar films,
right? I mean, looks not good. I mean, it's everything's cool. This is good. You can tell they're using a good camera, but then this is like his face is like rounded. It's weird. It's just they
Thanos
probably
looks real, bro.
Exactly. They're molded onto. This guy looks like it looks like Buzz Lightyear in Disney World, where it's like the projection onto the plastic, like it's so
still
weird.
Was entertaining.
Yeah. It fits a purpose. I didn't like hate it, but it was super sci-fi. It was cool. They had real actors in it. You could tell what they were doing. It was cool. Yeah, that's it for sci-fi for that one.
I would say. I'd say I ultimately I still like probably Lexi's the best tonight.
I agree. We got one more going up. That's another sci-fi, but with a comedy twist, so you'll probably like it.
Nice.
And last one, we got 6 minutes or so on this one, a little over 6 minutes.
All right.
You ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
Want to hang out with us?
Oh, that is not true. I'm just sleep deprived.
And I'm not?
Yeah, but honey, I work all week, so.
Watch your mouth, buddy.
Oh, no. I didn't mean it that way. That came out wrong. That totally came out wrong, okay? I know that you work with, obviously this is work. I mean, I get that. But listen, I just need like the smallest little stoach of a nap.
Okay, meet me there at the park.
Nap. And then I'm gonna meet you and the little guy at the park. Huh?
You're gonna come to
I am. Hello? No, don't shoot!
Where's the baby?
The baby? Why?
Where is he?
Well, he's out! My wife took him to the park.
Get down!
Yeah! Oh my god, you killed him! You...
Relax, he's just an android.
A what?
He's an android, he's a robot person. He doesn't have a heart. He has a robot heart. It's not important. Are there others?
I don't know. I don't know, I was asleep.
All right, shut up.
Can I ask who you are?
Coast is clear.
Who are you?
I'm your baby.
What?
I'm your baby grown up.
Okay, where are you really?
I'm your son, Zach, all right? I've come back from the future through a time portal in your closet to save that guy from killing me.
What?
A drug dealer has sent him back in time to kill me as a baby, to kill me before I grow up. So, to kill the baby pre-growing up. You understand?
Killing him. Was the drug dealer a baby or the...
I'm a baby now. This is me grown up. I'm your son, Zach. I wear a vest.
Okay, I don't understand any of that. I don't understand a word of what you're just saying, okay? But I can tell you this. I am totally freaking out right now, okay? So maybe you can just take... Big guy in the living room, could you just take the dead body with you and just leave? And I could give you money. I could give you money.
God, Mom was right.
Excuse me?
Why aren't you with your family right now, you loser?
I was taking a nap!
You know what? I don't have time for this anymore. I'm out of here. Oh, shit.
What?
He's gone.
I thought you said he was dead.
Yeah, well, sometimes they can reboot themselves. They're incredible robots, very complicated.
Huh.
Wait, you didn't tell them where I am, did you?
The
baby. Did you tell them where baby me is?
Well, yeah, I told him that my wife took him to the park.
Why did you do that?
Because he had a gun in my head.
All right, where's the park?
Oh, there they are. Get door. What are you doing? What am I doing?
All right, we gotta ambush the android.
Okay, we gotta ambush the android, right?
Follow me. We're gonna go hide over there under that tree.
Following you to the behind the tree. Is this commando crouch really necessary?
Wow. She looks so young. She's very old now.
Who is that guy?
Oh, that's Chuck. She runs away with him.
Oh. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's right. All right, she gets fed up with you and your general lameness, right? She takes me, she runs away with Chuck. Chuck turns out to be a total dick. He takes like all of her money. I don't know where you are. God, you're probably passed out in a field of losers or whatever you do with your day. All right, I end up with a drug dealer on the streets. I have to steal his money to live. Right, then time travel's invented. Now I'm in this mess all because you had to have your stupid nap.
Do the Cubs ever win a series? What the Oh God! Grab it! Take it! Take the gun. Get it. This one. Okay, I got it. Now shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him now! Yes! He's big. He's coming. Shoot him now! Shoot him! No, wait. Oh! You're so useless. I know the gun was confusing, and now he's going for the baby. He's going for baby me. Not on Big Daddy's watch, he isn't. What the hell?
Oh heavens. He's down.
Baby love, it's okay. He's an android, it's fine.
An android?
What? Hey, how'd you do that?
He's got a power button, and I turned it off.
He has a power button?
Yeah, I kind of overlooked that one, didn't you?
Wait, now who are you?
I'm your son. It's nice to meet you. How are you?
And now, for my little friend Chucky. Get away from my wife. She was coming on to me, okay?
Coming on to you. Please, we were just talking, sweetie.
Bye, Chucky.
Honey, what is going on?
It's all right, baby. I'm here now. We're all here. We're all together. And things are going to change. And I'm starting with changing this guy. Oh, let the big cat get his mitts on you, buddy. I'm going to change his diaper.
Whoa. He disappeared. You saved my future, Dad. Thank you. Bye, Mom. Bye, me.
Are you kidding me? Oh, what's that guy?
All right.
What's happening right now?
Hey, baby, believe me, I got this all under control. Oh.
All right, here we go.
All right, you start.
Okay. I really liked it. I have two major concerns about it. Actually, a couple of big pluses. Your mom said she really liked it. Angel never actually turned her head from watching it, and it's the most intense I've ever seen you watch one of our short films on here. So those few things, huh? Yeah, those few things right there say, okay, this was actually decent because people were actually giving it their attention. I hate this intro. I think it's horrific, but it is what it is.
Hulk Hogan would have started in like 1992 intro. Oh wait, this intro, like here where he's talking?
No. I hate this after. Yeah, Ralph likes it too. Everybody seems to generally like this nonsense. This is garbage. But it's cool because it went into like this is like, once I saw this, I'm like, oh, okay, they have like good quality, and once you see an intro like this, you almost don't know what you're gonna get. But this was like real. The baby's crying. There's, they're having a real conversation. You can already tell they're real actors. I thought that was good. As far as the concept goes, I really liked this one a lot. I didn't like that they use anamorphic lenses the entire time. Really did not like that. If you can see the light is on right now in the back right. That is totally like, because anamorphic lenses take the light and they bend it sideways, so it gives it a cool effect. But if you see it right here, the light again bending, which is this is a cool shot with that. But every scene is using it right here. Like you can see again that light in the background. It's super strong, and look at that light right there. It's like, so I don't know if they added it artificially afterwards, but
it's funny, I didn't even pick up on that. I see it. Yeah,
like I watched it, like as soon as I watched it the first time, I was like, why are they it is a cool effect, but why are they doing it every single time? Even here, like if they use real anamorphic lenses like the entire episode, the entire show, or the entire short film, they must have had access to one because they're super expensive. They're thousands and thousands of dollars for a good one. So they must have had access to it, and they're like, or rent it, and you're just like, yeah, let's just shoot this whole film on this. And like this scene did not need it. They're like, it's bending the light too much. But yeah, so that was my biggest quirk with it. But other than that, I actually really liked it. Oh, and his audio right here when he's talking in this room when he first gets there, his audio is absolutely horrendously bad. It's
Get down.
like
Yeah! Oh my God! You killed him. You.
Relax. He's just an android.
Oh what?
that
He's an android,
audio
robot
is
person.
so bad. But other than that, it actually they correct it later on, and they're good to go. But that's something that bothered me. But those are my couple of takes. What do you think?
I liked it. To be honest with you, I felt like, man, that the acting was so close to being how I wanted it, and it just missed a little bit. If you go to the bit right at the beginning again, past the crappy intro, like go back again.
I love when she's when he's like, I have a real job. I have a job, and she's
like right here, like here does really great, and then keep like there's certain parts where like you could tell like if he kept acting, or if he was in a sitcom, eventually that stuff wouldn't be as rushed and unnatural. Like it would be how he acts, but it just would be a little bit. He was worthless as a father. I
love that though.
When he said like he's at the park, I'm like, what is the matter with you?
Right, that's what I thought. He gave him up in 2 seconds.
Yeah, and this part that where he snored, I didn't like the Foley in that, the added sound.
Okay, yeah.
Better. And then there was a couple parts where like I think like I said, I think if they probably just shot this in one day. I think that they chose good actors. Even the son, like when he first gets there and he's smoking, or even like when you go back and he was scared. You could tell he was like waiting for like the next part of the thing to happen.
Right here, yeah.
Whatever, I don't remember what it was, but like overall though, it was very entertaining.
I don't mind the cheesy After Effects stuff. I think it kind of fits.
I don't either.
You know what you're getting. It's okay. And then at the end when he disappeared or whatever into like I think this guy disappeared, and then he went into like the woods. I thought it was all good. I didn't mind that it was a little bit cheesy with the effects anyways.
Because it kind of, I mean, the premise is cheesy.
Exactly.
I mean,
right. Like that was just so like bam. Like that was so funny. But like
that might be why they did the intro cheesy too.
That's true.
Because other parts of it, and now that you tell me about the anamorphic, it's annoying. It's like
super like right here. This is so annoying. Why are we doing this? And it's funny because they actually moment lenses, the lenses for cell phones, they just put out like an anamorphic lens because no one it's not anamorphic lenses aren't affordable. So the fact that they made one for not only affordable but for a cell phone, it's really amazing. But they have that super they bend all the light. Like there's no controlling it. It is very extreme. So it's really cool at night and like really like contrasty stuff and neon signs and things like that. But to do it for every scene is not. You don't want it. You don't want it.
Overkill.
But anyway, so that's what we got. Anything more you want to add on this one?
No, I liked it.
Me too. That was good.
I actually liked it better than the last one.
Me too.
And the last one had much more budget. I think it goes back into what we're talking about. We've talked about a lot is you can make a film that's really good if you look into if it's got a funny or not funny, but if it's got a good story or premise, and if you shoot what you can afford to shoot and what you have at your disposal. If like when Lexi shot that film, she had style, she had what she wanted to do, and she filmed it at a place that they had access to. If somebody lived in the desert and wanted to make the film Lexi did, it would cost them thousands and thousands of dollars. They have to go to different locations. They'd have to fly different places. But that's the thing is,
you probably would have to like hire a bus to go there and stop. Like that stuff, she did that by chance. But like if you were going to really replicate that, it's a lot of stuff.
So then that last video, even though it had funding, I'm sorry, but we've gotten so far ahead with CGI and animation that it really is hard to make something that's even watchable. If you don't have a super big budget now.
That's why sci-fi is super sketchy sometimes because it's a lot of it's very like heavy on graphics and things like that. Where if you don't have a budget, or even if you don't have someone that really knows what they're doing, then it makes things really tough. Now let me ask you a question. If someone said, hey, you have to, I'm going to give you $100,000, you can fund, or we'll say $10 million, you can fund this film or the previous film. Which one would you do?
You can't make that previous film win $10 million the way it should be made.
Well, you know what I mean. Just enough to make it like a legit movie, and knowing that they have real actors with them as feature. And
I would do the last movie.
You would do the previous movie?
Absolutely, yeah. Because this is still going to be a Hulk Hogan type movie. It's campy. It's going to be cheesy. It's going to be one of those B-rated films that come out with like a really big actor that's not really an actor.
That's so interesting.
You know what I mean?
The thing is, I agree with you, but it's very interesting that because we're
whereas like the other one could be iRobot.
Right. It's like a wannabe iRobot, and it's just interesting to me because we're sitting here saying, you know what, I like this short so much more than the other one. It has cheesy stuff, but I really like the short as it is compared to that one. But we would never fund this over the other one.
No, but I think this truly is a short.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You know what I mean?
It's just
this is a short.
It seems like backwards thinking, but it's not, and it's just interesting to me that we would both feel that way.
And that part was a little.
I thought it was funny.
Peeing in the mouth.
I didn't mind it. I mean, obviously, it's like, you know.
And I like the name that's called Future Hero.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's interesting.
All right, well, that's our stuff.
Actually, you know, I like that I mean, it ended up, we started kind of on time, and even though we had only 4 videos, I like that we had Stop Animation 2 Sci-Fi. I like the fact that Lexi was here. We actually had somebody that made the film that popped in, answered some questions for us. We're ending on time, which is nice. We've just been super busy. Erwin was down this past weekend. We got to film some more stuff. I mean, we're in a very rare form where we have more things to edit than we have time to edit, which is very rare. The opposite.
Yeah.
We're trying to stretch things, so it's good. Everything's going in positive directions, and I'm really happy about that.
Me too.
We're going to try and revamp. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to say we have a short trailer for the short film that's we're working on. It's very close to being done, but it's looking to be in good shape, and I'm really happy with it.
Yep. So we've been working with Media Avenue with that, and we've been very happy with our ability to collaborate with Josh and Mitch. It seems like everybody, Erwin and I were talking about this yesterday, that everybody, or maybe it was today, that we all kind of bring something different to the table. And I think if we continue to work together, it'll be one of those things where people will be able to tell that it's something that we worked on, and we'll all kind of fit into our certain things, and we'll be able to pound out really good products.
Absolutely.
You know, creations.
But, all right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week. We're actually ending 5 minutes early, but I think that's a good thing. We had a really good show this week. I'm really happy with it. And next week we'll have some more good stuff for you.
Yep. All right.
All right, man.
Guys.
Take care. Later. Gotta queue up this stuff. All right, here we go.